Hey guys, hey, how's everybody doing this Sunday morning? I'm doing great in here at the office, getting a little bit of work done this morning. Gonna be working all day today. I didn't do a whole lot of work yesterday personally. We went all the company. It was busy. We booked like 7 same day bookings yesterday. Just a great day. I'm glad we got a good crew in that can really lock those bookings down for us, get them on the schedule, and accommodate our customers. Just make it happen. That's what we're always about. Is just make it happen. Make it happen. Yesterday, I went off to an air show with a friend. We then left the air show. We flew to this great little restaurant. It's in the middle of the country, a little place called Carthage, North Carolina. Right on the airstrip, they have this awesome little barbecue restaurant. We flew in there, and it's the best food in the world. You watch airplanes take off and land. For a pilot, it's heaven on earth. So that's what we did yesterday. Got back from all that probably around 2:30. My wife just recently, last couple months, got a Jeep, got a 4-door Jeep. It's been such a nice week, such a nice day. We took those 4 doors off, took the top off, and just kind of rode around, hung out, visited some friends, went to a couple places we hadn't been in a while, and just had a real enjoyable day. We don't get to do that very often, so when we do, it's super enjoyable and just a hell of a lot of fun. I want to clarify. Well, before I clarify some statements about this video is going to be about about what I said earlier, clarifying my statements earlier this week about cheap customers and Craigslist. Before we get into that, we've got an exciting program we're going to be announcing likely Wednesday, maybe Tuesday of next week. Basically, it is going to be a no risk, no upfront, and no commitment way to get instant jobs for you. It's going to entail us building a website. It's going to be a simple template-based website. It's going to look great, though. It's going to be a proven conversion. It's going to be a better site than a lot of people have, period. With your company name, your company logo, it's going to be hosted on a Junk Doctor site. And then you're just going to pay per job. So we're going to run AdWords. We're going to run search engine optimization. You only pay for results. And here's the awesome thing, too, guys, is our call center is actually going to schedule jobs. So there's no extra administrative effort. Like Home Advisor worries the shit out of us. We get business off Home Advisor, but it worries the hell out of us. You're constantly, you get a lead and you have to immediately call them. And about 1 out of every 3 or 4 jobs converts. So it costs you about $100 for every job you get. But you have to really chase down the customer. This right here, you pay one flat rate, and we book the job. So all it does, we get a calendar for you. You have an online booking calendar and a real-time calendar. It syncs with the Google Calendar. We can, for an additional cost, we can sync with an existing CRM or calendar setup you have. But this works great. And so we book the job, or the customer books online. You're charged for that booking, and that's it. That you only pay for results. There's no risk. There's no commitment. You can stop at any point. You can do it for a day and quit. You can do it for an hour and quit. You can do it for 3 years and quit. I don't know why you would, because it's literally going to be instant business, no risk at all, no extra effort on your part. The jobs are just going to appear on your calendar. It's going to be up to you to get them taken care of. We are going to be selective on that program. We're not accepting everybody. You must have workers' comp. You must have general liability. You must have an employee dishonesty bond. You must have automobile insurance. You must be able to provide us with a COI. This is going to be, and also your graphics. You must have good professional truck graphics and a good professional truck setup. I don't care if the truck's old. I don't care if it's a truck and trailer or a dump truck. It's got to be professional. And that's what we are looking for on this program. If you can qualify, literally, it's like turning on a switch for instant business. And there's no extra effort at all other than to get the jobs done on your part. Full details getting announced Wednesday. We will have a web page on Wednesday as well that will explain that entire program. We're going to be a little slow bringing people on, so if you're interested, it's first come, first serve as far as get qualified. You must fill out the form on that site. We will get you qualified and get you in as part of that program, and we're calling it income generation, guys. That's what it is. It's pay-per-job income generation. Literally, you turn on a switch, we build the site, we set up the AdWords campaign. We run the search engine optimization. All you do is just get the income and do the job. So, hey, to get back to what this video is about, I want to clarify Craigslist statements, cheap customer statements. When we started on Craigslist. That was our by far and away the best platform for new business when we got going. We did it for about 2 to 3 years. The very first year we did Craigslist, we probably got about $150,000 off of Craigslist. It was great. Craigslist then, I think, is a little better than now. However, there is still work to get on Craigslist. My statements before, earlier this week, were that there are cheap the majority of customers on Craigslist are cheap. Not all. There's always exceptions to every rule. You will occasionally get hoarding jobs off Craigslist. When we first started, we got I think it was like a $2,000 or $2,500 hoarding job off of Craigslist shortly into it. We got a lot of small jobs, a lot of cheap customers. A lot of times we had to bring our prices down. And it's not just us, guys. We work with people all throughout the country, and they talk about the same thing. California, Louisville, Kentucky, all of them talk about the same thing. The Craigslist customer is cheap. So when you first start, you might need to be on Craigslist. There's no sense in being on Google AdWords if you don't have a good professional website. That's what's neat about the program we're announcing is you'll have that professional website. But if you're just starting out, it's just you and a friend or you and somebody else. You don't have a little money. You had no money at all going into it, like me. When we started Junk Doctors, my business partner worked at a golf course in their the food and beverage part of the golf course. He was making maybe $20,000. I was making about $15,000 working at a roller skating rink. We had no money going into it. We started on Craigslist with no money. We were cheap. We made up by being cheap with hard work. We saved up money as soon as we could. We got a great professional website, and then we started doing AdWords. And that's the route you need to take. If you can get money where you can jump right into a good site and jump right into being good AdWords, great. If not, play on Craigslist. There is money on Craigslist, but it's going to worry the hell out of you. A lot of y'all that are doing Craigslist are not factoring in all of your expenses. You're sitting there and you're talking about you're making $300 or $500 or $700 in a day. $700 being high. But that $500 you're talking about is gross. It's not net. So you got to take out fuel. You got to take out your time. A lot of you are not factoring in your time. If you work 10 hours in a day, your time's worth something, probably $150. So you need to take your time out. You need to think about taking out your partner's, your business, or maybe your partner or whoever's working with you. His time out. You got to pay him. You got to fuel your vehicle. You got to pay your taxes. You've got that Craigslist ad. How many Craigslist ads did you get? Did you have to pay for to get that job at $5 each? And then one of the biggest things you're not factoring in is your fuel cost. I mean, not fuel cost, your mileage cost. It costs you every mile that truck runs down the road. It costs you. You need to know what your mileage rate is to operate that truck. Eventually, sooner or later, you're going to have a transmission that goes out. That's going to be several $1,000s. You're going to have an engine that goes out. You're going to have a water pump, an alternator. You're going to have tires you have to replace. If you're not factoring in your mileage cost, your automobile expense cost into your price, the money will not be there to repair it later on down the line. All of that has to factor into it. Let's get back to those of you talking about making $300, $500, $700 a day in Craigslist. Number one, I want to congratulate you. That is great. That is excellent. When I started making $300, $500, $700 a day on Craigslist, it was more money than I'd ever made in my entire life. Again, though, I came from making $15,000. Peanuts. I came from making $15,000 at a roller skating rink to being able to gross $300, $500, $700 a day. And then all of a sudden I had some expenses. I had to own some repair stuff and all like that. So it wasn't as great as it really sounded, but it was still great. I want to congratulate each and every one of you for accomplishing that if you've never made that kind of money before. All of us start out as babies. When we're born, we're babies. And over time, hopefully we grow up. Not everybody does. That's fine. I have plenty of friends that when we were 16, 17, 18, we went out and partied and had a good time and did all kinds of crazy shit. I grew up. Several of my friends did not grow up. What I'm likening that to is baby money. Craigslist is baby money. $300, $500, $700 a day is baby money. It's a stepping stone that many people have to go through. Unless you start out in the junk removal business with a lot of money, you will start on Craigslist. You will start making baby money. Nothing wrong with it. I did it, accelerated, and making a lot more money now. I now consider what I make to be baby money. So, and that's my personality. I'm always striving for the next thing. Our company is always striving for the next thing, the next great thing. I am talking to people. The people I'm talking to are those that are sick and tired of making baby money. They've accomplished a good thing by making $300, $500, $700 a day, but they want to go to that next level. I'm also talking to the people that don't realize what they're making is baby money. It's baby money, guys. Let's step your game up. Each and every one of you ought to have 3, 5, 10 trucks running down the road. You ought to have people working for you. You ought to have freedom in your life. If you want to be on the truck, great. Go out in the truck, help them out on jobs. Stop in on jobs. You're going to have a lot more jobs you can do. What you'll find, though, is you're going to get so damn busy on other stuff, you won't have time to get out on the truck. Guys, I'm trying to help everybody step their game up here. If you want to grow up, I'm going to show you how to grow up. If you want to keep messing with the baby money, then keep messing with the baby money. You can watch my stuff if you like. You can critique my stuff. You can dislike my stuff. You can respond to my stuff. It literally does not matter to me. Only thing when I've got negativity and people that dislike my videos, I'm just going to post more. So if you like my videos, really, really appreciate it. Please subscribe below. I'm glad. I'm told all the time we're providing great information to people. Some people are working with us, some people that aren't. I'm glad what we're providing is helpful to people. I'm trying to give you a good swift kick in the ass. For those of you hanging around playing with baby money and you're satisfied, I'm trying to kick you in the ass and step your game up. If you don't want to step your game up, that's fine. If you've achieved happiness in your life, if you're content with where you're at, I'm never going to be content with where I am. But if you've achieved happiness and success in your life, or happiness in your life, you're happy wherever you are, you're able to take care of your family, you're able to do what you want to do, you feel proud about what you're providing to the community, guys, y'all have achieved success. That is what success is. My idea is I hit my goals, I set big, gigantic goals, I hit them, and then I set more big, gigantic goals. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to strive to and everybody get to the next level. Because I promise you, once you get to the level that we've been able to get this business at, it's going to be a lot better than where you currently are. We're not where we want to be. No, sirree. We are working hard and trying to think of new ways and new things that have never been done before and reach that next level. I want y'all doing the same thing. That's what we're going after here, guys. Listen, anybody at all, email me, lee@junkremovalauthority.com. You can call us at 919-466-9322. The program information will be out Wednesday. I'm kind of, if you're at the baby stage now, but you can qualify for that program, you can get to the point you can qualify that program. We're going to jumpstart you. We're going to have you skip puberty. We're going to have you become an adult. We're going to grow you up real quick with that program. 919-466-9322. Hey, everybody have a great, wonderful Sunday. If you're working, great. If you're not, have a damn good time and get recharged and refreshed for tomorrow to kick ass next week. Let's make a bunch of money next week. Hey, talk to everybody real soon. Thanks, guys.